Do we have a YouTube stream? We're channeling it. Says excellent condition. That looks good to me. Alright, we're live on YouTube. Okay. Alright, well, what have I actually missed in chat while this has been going on? Roll on an Afra bundle as you'll be burgered if you're farmer. Yeah, I've got to admit, Afra's definitely worth going for. I would still farm her because she is that good, but I can understand anyone saying, yeah, I'll wait. Let's just see. Yeah, computer definitely said no to me here. Sound but no pick. Is that changed? Yeah, it looks like it's fixed. You've legitimately grinded Palp to Relic 7 and Treya to Relic 3. Two solid relics, honestly. I mean, Palp's Relic for 2 GLs. Treya, she's a hard counter to a few teams at the moment, so really worth having. Yeah, Nihilus as well. Nihilus is definitely worth building. I am curious what the illegitimate grinding would be. Is that essentially... Actually, the only way I can think of illegitimately would be hacking. Like, you see these people with, like, level 1 characters and they've got Jedi Master Kenobi in the roster at level 1. Oh, sorry about the ads again. I think my stream's confused. It's like, you've just started. You need an ad. Even though everyone had ads not long ago. Ooh. Okay. I don't mind putting that there. Suspense seems okay there. Ooh, okay, we've got nothing we can do for a minute. Yeah, I can only assume that's what's happened, that Twitch has just kind of thought we've started a new stream, so it needs a new set of ads. A little bit annoying. I mean, how I view it, you paid the money for the Lightspeed bundle, so it was still legitimate. Anyone thinking otherwise is just a bit salty that they farmed them with energy. Exactly. I mean, again, I've got an account I've paid money on. You know, I'm very wary of how I phrase it because I'm not like a whale cracking kind of thing. But, you know, I've put a bit in. And then I've got my free-to-play account. And I said it recently, I try and justify that I can experience the free-to-play angle as far as, you know, I understand that with the Lightspeed bundles, it had an impact on my free-to-play as far as suddenly I'm facing a lot more rays, a lot more slackers. You know, and I get it, it's not nice, but equally I think, well, people have bought it, they've got the right to do it, haven't they? And I find it a bit more fair than the Hyperdrive bundle was either. Because for yourself, Potato, when the Hyperdrive bundle first came out, it was $99.99. So at that point, it was very much a big purchase. I mean, I'm not saying $49.99 isn't, but, you know, it was really expensive. So people really wailed on it. Whereas, by comparison, these Lightspeed bundles, they've been £10, give or take. So yeah, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck with those compared to a hyperdrive bundle, which, I mean, to be honest, I still find it ridiculous how expensive that was. I mean, it was good value as far as what the gear in it was worth at the time, but man, it was rough. You know what? I'm going to take second here. I'm just going to knock him down. Exactly. I mean, it's a bit like how I've said. I'm kind of holding back on my main account now with Sith Eternal Emperor, because I don't know what the next bundle will be, but Sith Eternal's probably in the queue. So I'm like, go on, I might as well hold on and wait. You know, there's no point farming him up when I can be relicking things that have been out more recently and just waiting for these Lightspeed bundles to come out to help me catch up. Yeah, it is awkward. I mean, when you think about it, it makes sense as far as, alright, if you buy the Hyperdrive bundle at 49, then you can get essentially most of the Galactic Legend progress done for 10 quid, 20 quid maybe. So it does make sense, but it is awkward. Yeah, that's the bottom line of it all, isn't it? Are you willing to spend? I mean, if it's good value and you're not like Crimson here fixatedly free to play, then yeah, by all means, it's brilliant value. I mean, it was essentially JML, but I do think it was also a way of giving us Phoenix, or a bit of it. So I wouldn't necessarily consider that a JML pack. It was just kind of things that fed into it a little. You know what I mean? Because when you think, it did Profundity as well, which was big. Some good teams there. Sorry, I thought it would be easier just reading that rather than reading aloud. But the only one that I think might just be a little bit odd is the Geos, but I don't know what type of guild you're in, so if you're doing Darkside Geonosis, that is very good. If you're in a Rise of the Empire guild, maybe a bit less so. I mean, it's still good. They've got a combat mission, but it's not as big a priority. Alright, tank down. Yeah, I think you're a bit like my free-to-play guild here then. Here we would have like a little priority for Geos, just so that everyone can contribute and get the watch shards up, but I'm going to say when we're doing Rise of the Empire, it's less relevant. Unless your fans taking them all to Relic 7. Which I wouldn't encourage anyone to do, unless you really want to do that CM. Oh man, that's it's a heavy investment. I'm sure there's some mad lads out there who've done it. I mean, to be fair, Brood Alpha's probably a good R9. You know, all the stats he gains, I imagine that is a good investment. I've not actually seen one, but I'm surprised I haven't seen him, you know. A fair few of mine are. I mean, my main account guild tried doing Darkside Geo this last TB because we were thinking, alright, let's see if we can get max stars. And we actually fell 2 stars short, which was incredibly frustrating because, well, we didn't want to fall that far short anyway, but besides that, it was just a lack of participation. And yeah, it feels doubly worse because then you haven't got Raver Shards for a week. But, hey-oh. People want to give it a go, just see if we were there yet. The numbers were on side saying we could, so it's just a shame. The tricky thing, in my opinion, with Darkside Geo, maybe some of you guys who've done it, max stars, can agree, it's being able to do that Dooku mission. At least if you haven't got the GP to just literally deploy and complete it. So I think that might be where we went wrong. We didn't have enough people able to do that mission or knowing what to do. Yeah, I think you always have to prioritise essentially what you need first, and then if you can help your guild, that's a bonus. It's like Drafts before, he was saying about like what can I do for the raid, and it's such a funky one advising someone because he's not that high GP. It's weird offering like that as far as like Gungans here. They're going to be great, but saying to a new player, farm Gungans, it's such a tough farm. I mean, I've got them favorited because I can afford to kind of go for it, but when there's so many other factions that you could work on, that is a really rough place to go for first. You know, maybe something like Kala and Beck is kind of arguably good, but well, you know what I mean as far as early farm. You know, it's one character can elevate a faction, but it's tricky advising people without having a bit of bias towards what you want for your guild as well. I mean, the Gungans are good. I mean, the thing is, right, if someone says to me, should I farm them, I'm not going to tell people no. But it's one of those where you're like, is it actually good, or is it just that I think it's going to be good for the guild? Speaking of good for the guild, I got asked, well, kind of asked yesterday. I was talking to one of my other officers who's got an alt in the guild. He's struggling for time, so he says, right, if I can take up my veteran, if I can, this is on his other account, the one he's keeping, he's like, if I can take up my veteran smuggler Chewy and my dad Bob Boba to Relic 6 or 7, then I can leave it. I can sort of stop playing this account and just let someone else take their spot who's a bit more active. So I was like, well, go on, I'll do the veteran smuggler. So yeah, I've done one for the guild, and it's like, yeah, that's I don't mind doing things for my guild like that. It's like why I've got a Relic 5 Ugnaught, but you still look at it and you go, I don't know what I'm going to do with you now. And it's not even like Ugnaught, which you just know you'll never use, you know. Cracked, hello there, how you doing? Well, I took my dad bod up to Relic 7 straight away, pretty much. He should be around here, I think. There he is. I find use out of him. I wish I got a few more hunters at 7, to be honest. They'd make a really nice faction at that level. You've got Padme at 6, Chewie at 6, Chimera at 6, and Hans Falcon at 5. Hey, you're doing good with some of those ships there. You're also passively farming Grievous, that's great. Ewoks, very good. And the team's unlocked Darth Revan. A lot of good farms on the go there. One thing that I've been kind of trying to keep in my mind as far as my free-to-play guild and TW, I've been writing down what teams smaller players might have or might be working on, and one of them was Old Republic, so I'm glad you mentioned that, just as if to say, yeah, you were right, that might be something I've got a little bit to dabble on. So we're saying Conquest on the 15th or the 22nd. We're on the 8th, so the 15th. Please don't remind me, though. I would like to live in ignorance of Conquest for another 7 days. Pretend it doesn't exist. Yeah, we've got 3 armies on Boba, and it's why I was saying, you know, I feel like I can at least counter Lord Vader and TW. Yay. The Omicrons are overkill. Let's be honest. I did it because I did want to help my guild. I'll stand by that one. I was like, you know what? If I can do stuff with Dad Bod, they're there. But for me, I actually like him in TB. He's got this tenacity up, which is really nice. I can't think of many hunters who've got tenacity up. I think Grief might have it on one of them, one of his abilities. Allies with payouts active gain tenacity up, yeah. So there is like that, but when you think you've got to get the contract, whereas Dadbod can actually work in TB without needing to be with Lightside as well. Again, it's just a few things that I kind of like in Dadbod's kit. He stuck 40 shards and CG just had to add insult to injury by putting out another finalizer in 2 days. That happened to me. We had a finalizer event at the very start of December before I'd finished Palpatine Shuttle's farm, so he was only 6-star. And then the next one didn't arrive until the very end of December. I think it might have even been later. So it took me so long getting the finalizer finished so I could start the Slacker journey. But in a way it kind of helped because it meant that I actually had time to farm gear and all that kind of stuff for him. I think it was that. I might have actually been working on wasn't Afra. I know I put gear into something. might have been, no, it wouldn't have been Ben. I'd already done Ben. I know it was something around Christmas that I just had time to put a bit of gear into. Oh, that was it. It might have been Afra's droids. Yeah, that was it. I was able to take BT1 and Trip and even Afra herself up to Relic 7. So it was just that nice little breather where I was able to work on something. Yeah, I do like Aura's contract as well. I mean, just looking at my hunters here, I would love to take them both up to 7. Aura I wouldn't be against taking to 7. Zam and Django at some point will need to go to 7. You know, and then it's really just the 3 who I don't need to do anything to, but they're such a good faction. It feels criminal I haven't taken these 2 up a bit more, but sod it. For Carl. I won't be sitting here moaning about criminal acts and not doing something about it. Sadly, I haven't got anything I can farm for these, which is actually very rare. But we can do that. Wow, I have not got a lot of anything. Anyone else this broke? Have all my stores just disappeared or what? Like, seriously, have all my stores disappeared? Usually I'd be able to buy something for crystals at least. Yes, that feels broke. Usually there's something I can buy. Man, oh man, let me have a look. Maybe CG haven't already put a patch out. Alright, go on, we'll get these. Oh, hang on. Okay, fair enough, we won't get them. I'll grab that. I'm saying that, is that good value? No, that ain't good value. But yeah, look at all this here. Oh, you haven't got any of them. Can't buy them. I mean, granted, it is a lot of the right-hand pieces. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I think that's what I'd need here, actually. Now you mention it. That'll stop tempting me. Honestly though, I'm amazed how little I've got here. I mean, I could buy that and that one there. I think. No, I can't even buy that. Wow. I need the raid to end. It only launched today.
Pen 2204 cheered X100. That time when JJ tries to wail, but there's nothing left to buy LUL.
I'm going to say, I'm literally being prevented from it. Very fun times. Alright, we can do a bit here. Hey, we got another one as well. Cool. I'm amazed at this though. All your gear has been hoarded at the moment for Phalanx, so you can take him straight to gear 11 ready for Alex. Hey, I mean, you've said already you're a Gungan guy. Honestly, I don't blame you. I think it might be that what we're getting on Crimson on my free-to-play. Let me have a quick look. This is my main, but I can actually look at the boxes. Yeah, we get the third crate on my free-to-play. On the main here, we're at 144. I've said it already. I feel like we could push for 208. You know, I'm laughing at this because Pen's right. I'm not wailing, but I am trying to push grief. And it's laughable how the game's kind of going, nah. I don't even think I've got the second bit, have I? No. Alright, well, maybe I can farm that soon. Man. It is. I don't mind that though, as far as taking grief up. I feel like I'm hindering my BT1 farm as far as trying to get that done. But as you saw, I still need the impulse detectors. So if in the meantime I just get a little bit of a bump on grief, it's not the worst thing. I mean, I'm still sad about Carl Weathers, but I feel like grief's such an important bounty onto that. You know, like I was talking before about Dabbod and how I use him in TB. I feel like having grief is just a one added little flex there. Okay, so we've got where we need to be here. So let's get into Grand Arena. So, last round, we're up against Titan Geo. Thankfully we did get a win this round. Now, I seem to remember they had a very weird defense. It looks like they struggled with what I put down. Let's have a look, eh? So, Jabba 1, Mon Mothma 1, Tuscans 5. Can someone just screenshot this for me and share it with Kit? Yeah, go on, I'll do it, I'm nothing if not active. Here we go. Alright, so yeah, I mean, I love that on a wall though. The idea that you've got Malgus, Ray, Jabba, no holds, Tuscans 5. Alright, what happened down here? In your own time, game. Okay, so they couldn't beat my Saw team. That's a surprise. They didn't attempt the Bulba team. Took down the Wookiees, took down the UFUs, and they tripped up on Sana. I've always said Makara is deceivingly fast. If you don't check speeds, she will catch you out. And then add in Lando as well. I don't... Oh, sorry, it's not Lando lead, but... still, I like it. Yeah, exactly. It's why I'm smiling at that one. It's a trip you wouldn't expect, isn't it? Alright, so Vader, Talon, Mallet got a hold. Okay. So yeah, this guy had a bit of a mare, if we're being honest. I wouldn't be too surprised if he hasn't bottom of the bracket. Yeah, him and QWERTY up against one another. We're up against Spartan this round. And Falcon Punch was the opponent first round, so he's got the championship round. So Jabba 1, Mothma 1, Customs 5. Can someone just screenshot this for me and share it with Kit? Can I? Oh, there is a copy button in there. There we go. I'll go one further. Thank you for that clip. And so Kit likes to give me a bit of shtick over a Tuscanomy I gave him, and like I say, I did it myself. I didn't just walk the walk. I didn't just talk the talk. I walked the walk with it. All right. So, sorry, I've got the wrong screen on here. Let's show you the compare. So, not too great for Tem in this round in a lot of ways. We're behind on GP, behind on Zetas. We have got an Omicron advantage, so we're 8 ahead. That, for me, is a big one. Total Relics, 21 behind, 25 behind on the Relic 5 pluses. We're about the same on Datacrons if you're looking at the raw numbers. I'd say we've got the lead with the 9, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, as Osprey says, we've got mod advantage, though. So we are behind on the actual total of 6.mods, but when you look at actual scores, we're miles ahead. So that 66 to 10 really should come in handy. GL compare, yeah, they've got everything. I'm kind of getting a bit bored of this, to be honest. I feel like every round I might as well just say they've all got GLs. So yeah, and similarly, it's getting a bit boring, but they've got older ships as well. So. Say la vie. No worries, Potato. I'll catch you around, man. What guild is Spartan in? I'm sure it was, yeah, Best Wing Pirates. I knew I'd seen the name earlier, and I was like, it was one of those that you kind of know. So, yeah. Someone you know. Oh, okay. Could be interesting. Oh, okay, got a promotion. Okay, so no changes on my defense. We just had a look around, so we kind of know what's going on there. Let's see what we're facing. We've got Mothma, Adrad, GG, Shaq, and Love Vader with Terran Malicos. A little bit unexpected. What we got down the south? Okay, we got Leia. We got Malgus with Savage Army and Darth Talon. We got Jabba Chrysanthemum Bush. We got Rava GI and 7th. And we got Bastler Hoda JML. Alright, I haven't done this for a few weeks, but I did decide to this round to actually run this. So it got this one wrong. Sana isn't on defense. What was there? I think it was Lord Vader, wasn't it? But we were anticipating Lord Vader down the south. So yeah, that has stretched us. Yeah, that has stretched us a bit. Yeah, I know I'm moving a lot of things here, but that really did just stretch my limits. So I think we can take Afra off just to play it safe. I think we're still going to do Fennec. If Fennec works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. With Taran, I have got no clue, in all honesty. Let's have a look at the numbers. It was Taran and Royal Guard, I think. 65% win rate with Mando, 42 without. I was going to say they're a cheap impersonator because they've got all the GLs. I'm not wrong, am I? Right? What's Royal Guard? Yeah. Okay. So maybe we try Mando. Okay, so you went tankless. Because how I view it, the lack of maul does mean I can snipe. We'll weigh that one up. So I feel like we need to do a layer mirror. I don't really feel comfortable trying anything else there. We got Jabba. Let me back this around a little bit. 1, 2, 3, get rid of them. Okay. I'm thinking... Oh yeah, Bane's definitely got to be worked on. I mean, it's just going to be a free swing, isn't it? Who am I looking for? Raver. Got there in the end. So Raver, Grants, 7th. Alright, let me get rid of these GLs. Actually, saying that, no, we don't do that. It's JML. Here we go. Yeah, that was my concern. She's the Jedi killer, so it just seemed highly improbable that JML could do that. Oh, hang on, I've just seen that, hang on. I was going to say, I'm glad it wasn't before we faced each other. I'm really feeling outgunned here. I'm thinking... Jabba, if it was 5v5, I'd be willing to try Afro with B2 and all that craziness. But in 3v3, without the cron she had the previous season, she's not that good. I haven't got Merrin's Omicron here, otherwise I'd be tempted to try and whittle it down to Jabba. The bottom line of this is that it's coming down to, I feel like I need Slacker here. I mean, I have got Phoenix, but let's have a look. Let's make sure we're looking at wins. You see, if we didn't have to do Lord Vader, Fennec could possibly do it. That is the awkward thing when you move around guilds, isn't it? You kind of lose access to people. I've had that before. Really? Am I missing something here? Where's the damage coming from? Right. Sure. Just stepping out of the room a second. Oh. You think it'd be Rex? I mean, if that could work there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so I'm only seeing the wins. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Yeah, I don't think that's worth trying. I wonder if it'd be worth using JML on Love Vader. And trying Fennec on Raver. Adrad versus Raver. 8.99. 189 battles attempted. Although granted, that isn't without a tank. 11% with. This is where I wish we got the cheesy cronge, you know, like the ability blocks and whatnot, because I could maybe get away with something there, but yeah, we haven't really got that option. The original plan had Starkiller against JML. So maybe we can do Fennec there and Slacker there. Because that does plug the gaps, doesn't it? I mean, the Fennec counter isn't top-notch, but it's 40%, you know. If we could get one Annihilate, it's done and dusted. I mean, I'm kind of just making this up as I go along at this point, but something like this, and just for argument's sake, that's what I'd do. Alright. Let's see how we get on. We'll give this a go and take it from there. I forgot about Wampa, thanks. Voice with you saying you need to give your guildie or ex-guildie a bit of a nudge about these. Mine suck, so we're kind of on par. I can afford to put that one on just for the level 3. And it doesn't hurt having these stats and that for R2, but... yeah, it's not exactly the cron I wanted to put on. Okay, same again. I never knew who to put this on. I'm guessing R2. Doesn't really matter anyway. Alright, so they want R2. That seems fairly clear. Okay, we'll put some burn on. And a bit more, please. Yeah, I love Leia. Okay, we'll take the Terminator away. Give R2 a smack. Oh, it is Schleyer. Sexy Schleyer. Is it bad that I was kind of hoping we could just stall that out, but we did get the 67. Okay. Next up. Because this is a cookie comp, I don't know exactly how this pans out, but hopefully it's well enough. Oh, I've got Cal's third Zeta now as well, so he's pretty much complete. Yes, very interesting questions, T-Max. We will find out. Let's do that. And let's pass that to Bastila, just so we can gain some configuration. I think I get Armor Shred on Savage. That makes some sense. Try and make it so that we really have to... you know, he's easy to chew through eventually. Alright, bye-bye Malgus. Alright. Nice and easy. Alright, jab jab. Yeah, I wasn't sure. When you said that, I genuinely wasn't sure. So, very pleasing to see that. Right, I want to make sure I'm using the correct team, or at least the best possible team for this. So, First Order Officer and Hooks seems to be the consensus. Oh, not that one, that one. I think we've got something with crit damage we can spare. Chrysanthemum's Relic 6. I did blink and miss it, but I think Bush was Relic 5, so hopefully a bit easier than some to take down. So that's screwed with my turn order. I think I need to make First Order Officer a little bit faster so speed down doesn't affect him like that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the mod sets I see usually involve Tenacity 4ing. It generally feels a bit overkill. Yeah, it seems weird that you'd want to add on to it. Alright, Bush be gone. These two can't kill Slacker, surely. I'm not saying they can't make it uncomfortable, but they can't kill him. I swear that said I scored 4 damage. Alright, Wookiee gone. Want me crit damage up. 50 banners, as bad as you would expect. Raver time. This is win or bust time. Fennec and the Mandos. We have got a Mando Cron, so it won't really have much of an impact, but that actually might be kind of nice. Alright, apparently not. Alright, be right back, folks. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, just checking I'm muting my mic. So yeah, we haven't really got a way through that. So I figure let's just stick to the plan. Let's clear what we know we can attack, and then I don't know. Maybe there's going to be something that surprises us. So we'll do Star Killer. For what it's worth, Kit at the start of the week said, why don't you take Malgus on offense? And there is a point there, as far as it's tripped me up. Raver's tripped me up twice this week. But I don't know about you guys, I feel like Malgus is such a... Okay, well, I'll rephrase this. It's not that he's such a good defense thing, because in general he has been good on offense a lot, but it just feels like something I can't spare off defense here right now. At least in 3v3. Wondering if it's just me though. Alright, Bastler down. I'm not too sure, Romeo. I mean, I've seen a few people do it before, but even then I've been like, really? I mean, not just that, I don't really get JML on defense. It's like, he's such a great offensive character, why have him there? Yeah, I heard a bit of mention about Sidious's Cron. Turn late there. We've got the protection up down though. There's no tank tech to deal with. Alright, we got 56 there. We did preload that, didn't we? So maybe we could do alright with Adrad. I'll think about that in a minute. So it's something. Not something good, but something. My Star Killer's Relic 7. I need to put that on the Relegate list. Oh, sorry, it is on the Relegate list. Yeah, I feel that's why I put Malgus down. It's like C bait. You think, alright, it's going to take a C, so it means they haven't got that elsewhere. Essentially going for good efficiency. I can understand it. I mean, I feel like if I've got some better crons, I'll probably lean that way. I have actually said this coming season, I'm going to start working on my crons more as far as 100 refreshes. It's not something I want to do, but I've really felt it this season where I've just not had the crons I want. You know, especially when there are some good crons in a set, it feels really bad not to have them. Yeah, Cal's been my go-to when it comes to Malgus since I got him. Well, I say that, you know, since I've got him usable anyway. Look, I'm taking my brag where I get it, Kit. Doesn't matter how you get them, you get them. Honestly, they don't really worry me. Item versus Mon Mothma, I just wouldn't bat an eyelid on it. Alright, we're going to change tactic a little bit. We're going to use CLS. The plan had been to use Phoenix, but I figure these aren't going to be any good against Raver, whereas maybe Phoenix can do something there if we need it. Maybe a multi-shot. Well, it's already a multi-shot, but you get my point. Ooh. Okay, we're okay. Yeah, I feel like Kara doesn't do too much in those lineups. I mean, when you think about it, just supposing she got into a constant revive cycle, we got Death Trooper anyway. I mean, Death Trooper just pretty much laughs at anything Kara's doing. Wampa, yep. That feeling when you got a Wampa and you don't know what to do with it. Alright, let's roll. I don't think this is the wrong way of doing it. Just focus down on the B1. Of course, Droidica says, "No, go for me! Go for me! I've got damage immunity." And that's why we hate Droidica. Well, they're saying that he's got a lot of dots right now, 32 to be precise, so hopefully he dies very soon. I would go for Savage if I had the choice. Yeah, Savage, personally I find better, but again, that's based on the fact I've got a Rally 3 Wampa here. I mean, this is we're talking about. This if we're talking about this one encounter, if you like, not like, alright, do you need Savage elsewhere? Yeah. Like Wampa, Savage can be beaten. I'll remember the Osprey. Alright, Padders, Shaq, and Gideon. It's funny how I never use like a proper Padme team now. It's always something like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to agree. Gidme is just very good. Feels wrong not to use it. Let's just try and top up Gideon a bit. They'll hit him, but we can heal him again. Just focusing on Banner's kit. Or at least trying to. Gideon's kind of saying, I'm gear 12, what do you expect of me? Give me some love and I'll give you something back. That's very imperial. 55. Lord Vader. Rise. You know, even though I don't really want to work on the raid, as far as I feel like on my main account I'm done now. Gideon is one that I'm like, can I do that? Can I just push him up that little bit just to get it over the line? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done before the raid goes, but I would like to, because Gideon at least R5 will be useful. I don't really feel like he needs more, but yeah, that's how I felt, but it's been kind of rewarding actually going for some of them, so I'm glad I've done it. Hey up, Adam. That's the plan. My thought process is we've got Luke and Hoda. They have a 76% win rate against this. Not as comforting as 100%. Give it a go though. Would be really nice if I got a cron that was suited to these. Let's give that a go. I'll be honest, Adam. I'm not going to say no, because I just don't know. I'm hoping we don't need Cal. We haven't got him available anyway. We've already used him. Am I winning? I've attacked, so I'm winning. But I don't know if my opponent's going to come back and spank me. Probably. We'll see. How you doing, Tom, as well? Romeo, I would agree. Malicos feels a bit wasted here, but we'll see. Okay. Let's give that to Luke, because it'll take him forever to take a turn if I don't. And go on, pass him that. Wow. Can we just increase your cooldown, sir? Thank you. Much obliged. RG, that was the point you were meant to go down, man. Sorry if you didn't get the memo. Alright, let's do that. Bit of blind. Not that it'll help, you know, I'm pretty sure every one of his attacks can't be evaded, but it makes me feel better. Alright, wave your hand, Oda. Good boy. Saying good boy to a 900-year-old. The youth of today, they have no respect. Probably ulted a little too early there, didn't I? He's got a chance if he can get his ult off. Plus, he then did that. I suppose it depends if we can get the cleanse or not. Nah, we're fine. 55. Okay, so we got through a wall. it was kind of a... If you're talking about Malicos, yeah, I wouldn't really think about it then. At least myself. I feel like Seer's just his best mate. Either that or Slacker. Slacker's kind of got some use with him. Yeah, I mean, 2 Ufus. Yeah, and don't worry, I've given you the obligatory Kit mentioned Malgus comment. Alright, let's try this. We've got a what you call it, a Jin Cron, so maybe we can get all of this going. Okay. Oh, okay, we're just waving our hands. Ooh. Ooh, okay. SRP, I've put you in here for a reason, and I am getting sick of these bleeding dodges. Is there a dodge cron in here? No, they're just dodging because they want to. Get. Ugh. Get. Yeah, certainly something going on there. Alright. We got Fiver first, we got Afra. Try Phoenix. I mean, this had a win percent rate. I don't know exactly how, but apparently it did. Question is, do we use Chopper like the win rates suggest, or Sabine? Especially when there's a preload involved. Could definitely be worse. I am inclined to think this might be the one. Just because of the preload. But it feels so weird with... I know Rex has got a lot going for him, but man oh man. It is preloaded. I kind of deliberately did it. When I was losing, I thought, I'm not backing out. Okay. Let's get this open. Give that to Rex. Put a taunt up even though it won't really do much. And put that there even though it won't do much. Get some days. Okay, we can get rid of that, that's nice. For like half a second. I think the game's struggling to keep up. It is actually funny when it happens. It's as if it's going, how is Chopper beating Raver? Raver, will you please just drop that bleeding taunt? In the words of Jar Jar Binks, how wooed. Alright, one down. Ooh, okay, we're just hanging in there. I really wish I could apply it to herself. Well, this has worked better than the other things we've tried. Maybe that's it, do or do not. I remember in my high school they had that as a poster in like one of the learning annexes. You know, as a Star Wars fan, I used to love seeing it. Just going in there and going, do or do not, there is no try. I thought there's someone who appreciates Star Wars. Okay, one more to go. Any special will do. 2.5 minutes. Time-wise, we're okay. I'm just a little bit concerned in case Raver takes a turn. So ideally, we'd have a cleanse. Sorry, did I say cleanse? I meant to stagger. Alright, just don't take a turn. You are not to take a turn, Raver. That's it. You lose all that turn meter, Duck. You lose all that turn meter. We're just going to put you down for a nice little nap now, okay? Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thank you. And thank you. Nap time. Alright, anyone ever needs to take down Inquisitors? That's one way of doing it. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there, Romeo. I would never have thought that would have legs. Yeah, for what it's worth, I'm just catching up Osprey. I wasn't sure what was causing the taunt, just for the fact I've not even bothered to learn Raver's kit, for the simple fact I'm nowhere near her. I kind of know what I have to do to beat her. So I assumed there was something that was causing taunt to reoccur, but I knew about the backup plan, Death Mark. Yeah, that's why I didn't mind trying it like that. Alright, I think the majority of this is what we expected, actually. We've used more than I would have liked, but I think we're still in it. Right, the Tuscans are something that's kind of on my head here. Alright, Tuscan Expert. Sorry, not Tuscan Expert. I wish you were. Night Sister Expert. Kit. Who am I putting in here? It was too calm a battle pen. Okay, do I need Baron's Omicron? Or will I be alright? Alright, I can't do it if I haven't got Baron's Omicron. So that's a big no-no. So I need to jig a few things around. Maybe we can do gas on Tuscans, Afra on that. Yeah. Yeah, there is an Omicron in play. .47% win rate for Afra. I'm surprised at that. I didn't really... I got Adrad in mind for Inquisitors, but that's gone now. More DeLoreans? That might be one. They're a bit weak, but maybe they could do it. It's the rally levels that are a concern here, but maybe this could at least get it into a good position. You just won your GAC. Hey, nice one. Gas is going on the Tuscans now. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of this. Right, 4 stacks. Let's just punch at her again. I think we're going to go lightsaber to the face. We're getting to that point where we really need to kill. Like, if we didn't already, we need it more urgently than ever. I don't know what Seer's next move is. We're still in it, okay. Yeah, this ain't good. I don't know what I'm doing, but apparently I'm healing her up. Alright, I'm backing out because we're going preload if I don't. Yeah. Cal, cheers. Okay, I think we ignore this for a minute. Yeah, Cal can Cal off. Right. Let's send this. I'm thinking we might be able to use Grand Inquisitor somewhere. I don't know where, but I had penciled it in for Qui-Gon, but maybe we do Nuke B1. Bad Batch not capable. Every time I say it makes me sad. I've kind of worked out where I'm going on my free-to-play. I say kind of, because it's not like fully worked out, but essentially I'm just following the release schedule now. Because I'm going for JML, but once I've done that, the next one that I wouldn't have would have been Lord Vader. So it's a weird way of catching up, but I actually don't mind it. Let's get rid of you. You can set piece T. Okay, 57. We go Newt, B1 Django. We do probably lose this one. As far as we'll probably get Qui-Gon, but not Anakin. So my main hope here is that we at least get Qui-Gon. We don't lose that bit. Okay, top up Newt. Ooh, don't want the counter, but we're getting the counter. That foresight is atrocious. One, two. Yeah, we ain't getting him now. I mean, I don't mind that one. That was kind of a acceptable preload. Not first order. Oh, that was it, Inquisitors. 1, 2, 3. Tempting, but not tempting enough. Yeah, that was my thought. It's bad for banners, but it just means I get through it. Okay. Maybe a touch overkill, but I'd rather be with them three. With something like this, it feels like, you know, it's not difficult, but you want to make sure you get it in good time. Don't be faffing around on it. I so wish I'd gotten a better imp. Oh, okay. Maybe that. I'm just trying to think of what could be a decent lead for. I forgot about the Night Sisters. I wish I'd seen that a minute ago. Forgot all about them. All right, we'll do that. Yeah, I think there might be just a bit too much going on here to expect anything good. Although blind doesn't hurt. Ooh, okay. That's one down. Thank you. I do try and rotate them. Half the problem is I forget which ones I've used, like, recently. It's usually when I'm taking the thumbnails, I'm like, I remember. Here we go. Alright, 3v1, we've got to win this, surely. Yeah, the droid's definitely carried. Wouldn't really expect much of Wedge. Wedge needs a little buff, doesn't he? You know, like, if he got an Omicron, I don't think anyone would be complaining. Just something to make him, you know, the rebel hero we know him to be. We've got RJT here. We could do RJT, BB-8, and give me a resistance tune, please. Or a droid. I did see Scav Radan, by the way. I'm just trying to avoid. Yeah, I think I kind of want to leave L3, so Trooper might be the one. You see, I wasn't playing when that was a meta. That's how far back you're going. I always have this image in my head, people talking about old metas. It's a bit like got a pipe in the mouth going, when I were a lad, I remember when Danger Zone was a meta. I remember when Qui-Gon was a meta. Yeah, didn't Darth Maul come out not long after, because it was essentially... Oh no, that was R2, I remember. R2 came out with essentially countering Darth Maul. I think, anyway. I don't know, I go off memory on these, because I've only heard these things, I wasn't, like, part of it. Yeah, when you hear about some of the old metas, they do sound more creative. You'd think they'd know we don't like evasion. Like, it's been a community sentiment for a long time. Hey, nice one, Night Fox. One of my guildmates always does like a little thing on Discord when it's coming up to his account's anniversary. It's amusing to witness. Even if the rest of us do kind of go, alright, here he goes, he's starting his countdown again. See, I haven't got anything with doubt. Nothing too fancy. I think we go for that one. If we can get one out here, maybe it's a start. The trouble with giving up BAM is we haven't really got a good bounty hunter team for this. Sorry, not BAM, the Mandalorian. Alright, no big surprises there, I guess. Okay, summon the droid. I mean, to be honest, someone like Fat Kid, he pretty much treats the game like that anyway. Mods don't exist, ships don't ships. Never heard of a Datacron. Unless it's something for a team he likes, then it's like, oh yeah, you know, this Datacron's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't think we've got anything going for us here. That's nasty up as a pain as well. Alright, we did get doubt on. Ooh. Alright, if we could just get Seer, this is a positive result. Come on, BT. Yes, go! Murder droid. Alright, now after it, I just need you to survive until we can get a revive for Trip. Think you can do it? No. Ahsoka, you're no fun. Seriously, you just ruined my buzz there. That was really underwhelming. Why didn't you assist there, you two? Very weird. Alright, let's get some armor shred on Cal, I guess. Oh, okay. Alright, back again. Think you can take a turn this time? Alright, we got one turn. Hey. Yeah, I'd never heard of a toon assisting themselves. Call a random ally to assist. Alright. Ding dong, the toons are dead. Okay. Never a doubt. I think that was the problem, we didn't have any doubt. Alright, Mark 6 Interceptor starting. That's different. By the by, I know it's an offensive counter, I've just not heard anyone doing it defensively. Yeah. I don't think has anyone redeemed Stretch today or anything like that. Yeah, here I am. Oh, Rocky Dog, I didn't take the sea hydrate. There we go. I need to find a way to keep that panel on. Alright, let's do that. Do that. Here we go. Bring in Defender. Get the stun. Whoosh. Okay, that's the first one. Oh. Do that so we get Foresight on Scythe. I've always said Scythe's like a fake taunt. Ships will go for it. So Foresight kind of makes sense. Okay. Okay. Double. Okay, it's not maxed out. That's a big plus for me. If we can take pros out of something like this, we'll take them. Ugh. Okay, come on. Let me take a turn. Yeah, gotta be... Who do we heal? Scythe. I'm leaning towards Scythe, but Vader's nearly dead. We'll go Scythe. Scythe's nearly dead. Just try and keep it alive. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. And we'll heal before they steal the ship. I wish that animation were quicker. Losing Defender was an absolute gut punch. Auto base it. I will go to auto basic. I'm just going to see if we can get Scythe out. Naturally, it's a bit slow. There we go. Strip the stealth. 18 stacks. Got a minute. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Auto basic. Let's see if we win. Alright, who needs to actually do battles? You know, who needs to do battles when you can just leave it on auto basic?
Catharin cheered X100. Someone is at your front doorbell.
Well, I've got headphones on, I do need to hear. Alright, so that means we've got profundity for this. That was messy. I much prefer it to be lenal. I always begrudge bringing these in because I really shouldn't need them. If everything goes right, you don't need them. But on that 1% chance they take out Hans Millennium Falcon, these could at least help you get to the ultimate. Yeah, apparently you missed the memo. I mean, I did as well. I've got triple attacker on defense. I feel like I'm having to relearn this as far as actually using it. It's not like a hard counter, but it's just one of those where I'm like, I haven't done Prof versus Executor that much lately. Okay, we're still in there, so let's just get rid of that. I don't like this, but at least we got rid of the retribution net at some point, you know. Pass that to Outrider. Let's just try and get rid of Slave 1. Interesting choice by the AI not to give Houndstooth the taunt. There we go. Alter White. Pass that to Outrider. I go back to it, I really begrudge bringing in Phantom and Ghost as backup, but it's like, there was a moment where I thought Harm was going to go there, and you're thinking, alright, if he does go, we have got them. And then it feels justified, but when they don't go, it feels like you're wasting banners. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this for now anyway, as far as... I don't know for sure that this is the right decision, going Holdo first, but we'll see. Oh, hang on, can I... Yeah, let me add that in, just in case. Yeah, if I lose by 2 banners, then yeah, you think, damn, I shouldn't have done it. Although it need be 3, because I'd lose on GP. Okay, so BB-8. And basic. All allies gain deflector shield, dispel debuffs. That's the one I was after. Okay. And why not do that? Okay. This is not making me feel good. I think we're a bit underpowered for comeuppance. Alright. We seem to be okay. Not great banners. Well, I'm saying that 70 could have been worse. So yeah, I'll take that. $1983. Good year, I guess, but a little bit on the low end for banners, isn't it? So I kind of need something on my defense to hold out. I suppose we'll see. So during this stream, we've had a bit of cooking, haven't we? Right? We've been trying things with Raver, with Cal. It's been a bit of a messy one.
1983.
Sure, we can get onto that.
Osprey _000
what I would add,
list of
I don't
Star
think
Wars
any
fact from
cooking
a
in the world will
specific
get me
year.
through this defense we're about to see. But we'll have a look at it. In the meantime, let's have a look. If anything, 1983 is pretty much just the Return of the Jedi. Alright, so the only thing in this book for April, you can kind of see it here. Tokyo Disneyland. April 15th, Tokyo Disneyland opens in Urayasu, Chiba, Japan. Constructed by Walt Disney Imagineering, the 465,000 square meter, or 115 acre, theme park is modelled after Disneyland in California and the Magic Kingdom in Florida. And if you can see it, there's Mickey and Minnie in kimonos. Can't say I would have ever thought of that. You know, like, would the